around the world to News Brief on Global Television. Coming to you live from the nation's capital, Abuja, I am Ramsey Enoch. Former Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, has urged the Federal Capital Territory High Court in Abuja to bar the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission from calling additional witnesses after 10 had testified in his ongoing procurement fraud trial. Emefiele's lead counsel, Matthew Boka San, contended that since the EFCC listed only 10 witnesses in the proof of evidence it filed in court, it should not be allowed to call additional witnesses. However, the EFCC prosecuting counsel, Rotimi Oyedepo San, opposed the application, asserting that further testimonies were necessary to ensure a fair and thorough presentation of the case. 7 years after the alleged displacement of over 200,000 Bassa indigents by the Igbura ethnic group in the total local government area of Nasarawa State, the natives are set to return to their ancestral homes on February 10th. The development followed several peace meetings organized by the state government and heads of security agencies in the state. The acting chairman of Bassa Youth for Peace Coalition Forum, Joshua Gomina, disclosed this while speaking with journalists. And now in business, the National Union of Local Government Employees has warned the Central Bank of Nigeria against aiding state governors in undermining the financial autonomy of local government councils. Following reports that the Apex Bank has refused to open accounts for councils over alleged non-compliance with the auditing requirements. Speaking with pressmen, the Nolge National President Hakim Anbali dismissed claims that local governments had failed to provide 2 years of audited accounts, insisting that no account in the country lacks at least 3 years of audited financial records. Anbali noted that local governments are ready to present their audited accounts, which will ensure a smooth opening of their accounts with the CBN to ensure direct receipt of their allocation. The federal government has reaffirmed its commitment to sound fiscal management and economic sustainability by implementing the revised cash management policy and bottom-up cash planning protocols. A press statement by the Director of Information and Public Relations at the Federal Ministry of Finance, Mohammed Manga, says the Minister of State for Finance, Dr. Doris Uzoka Anite, made this known at the Stakeholders Review meeting on implementing the policy in Abuja. And now on the foreign scene, El Salvador has offered to take in those he termed dangerous criminals held in American jails, including those with U.S. citizenship. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio says after meeting President Nayib Bukele on a visit to the Central American country. Rubio said that the U.S. is profoundly grateful, noting that no country has ever made an offer of friendship such as this. Rubio said El Salvador will also accept for deportation migrants of any nationality who are criminals are in the U.S. unlawfully. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa has rejected assertions by Donald Trump that South Africa is confiscating lands, expressing readiness to explain his government's land reform policy to his U.S. counterparts. Trump's comment appears to be referring to a Land Exploitation Act signed by Ramaphosa last month, which stipulates the government may, in certain circumstances, offer a non-compensation for properties it decides to seize in the public interest. And now in sports, Lobby Stars, who recently migrated from Lafia Township Stadium to Abubakar Tafawa Balewa Stadium in Bauchi, opened their newly adopted home ground with a 1-0 loss to Enyimba. For close to 3 years now, Lobby stars have continued to move from one place to another in search of an alternative home ground following the prolonged renovation work on their traditional home ground, the Aperaku Stadium in Makurdi. Unfortunately, as the Benue State government and the contractor, Moni Mitchell Sport Facility Construction Company, continue to trade blames over the slow pace of renovation work on the stadium. Lobby stars have remained homeless. And that's it on Global Television News Brief. I am Ramsey Enoch. Thank you for watching.